Okay. All right, y'all. So my guest, as I stated, is Tamara Taj George of the legendary R&B group SWV, Sisters with Voices. Taj is out of Brooklyn, New York. And let me tell you about me and Taj. So me and Taj, we actually met doing pocketbook monologues. Oh my gosh, that was in 2009 or something in DC. And here's the thing, it was like so many people there: Star Jones, Sherry Shepherd, um, Lisa Ray. It was just so many people. And I was excited to meet everybody and nervous and all, but I kind of, I tried to play cool and all. But Taj, everybody was welcoming. But me and Taj, we just clicked right away. And we've been clicking ever since. And here's something that you all don't know. Taj went on the time, they were going on, SWV was going on the Tom Joyner cruise. And Taj called me. She was like, "Yo, Queen," just like that. "Yo, Queen, we doing a Tom Joyner cruise. Yo, you need to see if you can get on there and perform." She spoke it into my life because Leroy Hypno, bro, my brother in comedy, may he rest in peace, he took me on a cruise that year as his guest. That was my first time having the experience. Fast forward to this year, I actually went on the cruise and I actually presented my relationship seminars. Well, we don't seminaring and we don't workshopping on a party cruise, but we had relationship conversations. So Taj gave me that energy. Okay. So if y'all are not familiar with SWV, I don't know what rock you've been under, because they got weed, they got downtown, they got right here, the human human nature remix, Michael Jackson. I want Taj, come on, because I want to know how you asked Michael Jackson, "Can I use your song?" How you asked that? What's up, beautiful? What's up? Thank you for your yes. I miss you.
Oh my God. You know, I will do anything for you. I'm like, the girl today was trying. It was trying. So I'm sorry I was late. I'm showing my color.
You fine. You from Brooklyn. That's what y'all do. Anyway, so now. But thank you for your yes. It's so good to see you.
You too, sister.
Yes, sweetie. We have so much to talk about. So first of all, your baby, Eric is on his way to college.
My baby is already at college.
I can't believe it.
On May 28th, and he done found him a little girlfriend.
You lying for real?
He done found him a little girlfriend. I was like, okay, now I see. He brought her home on the 4th of July.
Oh, he like her. He was there. A month and a half.
I mean, he loves her, obviously, because I say they were at the house for 15 minutes, I'm being 5-minute generous. They literally came in. I was like, "Hi, how old are you? Where you go? Let's this and that." And then he was like, "All right, we got to go." So then they go back to her house.
Okay.
I said, okay, now I see how mothers start hating their daughter-in-laws. That coochie game strong, boy.
You a damn fool.
They snatch him up quick. Them boys be running by the nose. "Mommy, I'll see you later." Then we be sitting there by ourselves after you just got off my titty nursing. Now you titty nursing.
You are crazy, but how are you adjusting to being an empty nester?
You know what? It's okay. First of all, his butt is staying in town. So whenever he come home, he can. That part hasn't changed. So it's kind of like he's spending the night over somebody's house for a long, long time. That's all it is.
Okay, and you can pop up on that ass anytime.
Literally, my husband is the head coach at the school that he's attending. He's
watching. Mm-hmm.
When I go to have lunch with Eddie, I see my child. Like, there's no getting away from him. And then last year, Eddie decided to buy not one, but 2 new puppies. And they are driving me crazy. So this house will never be an empty nest.
Okay. Because now you have your fur babies.
Exactly. And you know I am over my babies. I kill for my fur babies, my human babies. As long as they love me, I kill for them.
Oh, that is so sweet. That's so sweet. When I saw Eric, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I think I met Eric. How old was he? 5, 7?
If it was 2009, he was
4.
He was 4.
He was young. He was young, but he was independent. He wasn't like up under you. He was independent. Wow.
I did that to him intentionally. When he was a baby, I put him in daycare when he was 7 months old. I just started half a day, and then I started leaving him there longer. The reason I did that is because he's an only child, and I travel so much. He would have been under adults 24 hours a day. So we can't have them kids that be like, "Mom, what he said?" No. I needed him to be around other children, learning things, doing things. So now, like, literally, when we go away, he's not like, "My parents don't love me." Like, this.
That's good. That's good. And that's great that his dad is after school. So okay, so he's playing football.
Yep.
So is Eddie his coach also?
Yep.
Wow.
And he's always talking about how strict Dad is. Dad don't want to do this. Dad can't let me do that. Because Eddie he's the helicopter daddy. I'm actually the cool mom. So I tell Eric, then why the hell did you sign up to go play? He's not going to change. He's not going to change.
That is hilarious. So here's the thing. Y'all are doing so much. So Eddie is a retired NFL football player. He's a coach. And he also does like commentating for like the sport net. And I don't even watch sports like that, but I be knowing what he be doing.
He stopped commentating back in 2016. So then he started doing his financial. He was acting.
I was about to talk about that. Remember, I came to the after party of Chicago. Yeah. And he DJ'd and we partied in LA.
He did it all. He acted. He DJ'd. He cleaned up the theater afterward. He does it all. My baby is like multi-talented. He do it all. No, he ain't clean that theater. I'm kidding.
That's fun. But here's the thing. Okay, so I was doing my research, and I always enjoy researching my people. And I was like, so y'all met at the mall.
We met at the mall.
I'll be Square Mall. That ain't it, but I'm just saying.
We met at the Mall of Florida, the Mall of Orlando in Florida.
Wow.
We have two versions, and I'm just putting it out there. Mine is true. His is a little distorted because my husband said he always forgetting facts, but he will tell you that I dissed him at the mall that day. I did not. He came up to me. He was my fan first. Let me put that out. So, him and his friends who were on his football team, it was about 5 of them. He talking about it was only 2 of them. I'm like, dude, y'all had groupies because it was more than 2 people around you. So they come up to me for autograph. I was a little frustrated that day because I was there with my ex-boyfriend who was an idiot and we had gotten separated. I was trying to find him and couldn't. So I was just aggravated looking around because I'm like, dude, you know I'm looking for you. Why are you just dipping? Call me, do something.
Right.
So when Eddie and his friends walked up to me, I was like, oh, here you go. All right. And I left. And he's all like, she just gave us paper and walked away. What was I supposed to do? Take him out to lunch? You sign and go. Don't you sign and go? Do you stay there and be like, give me your whole history of your life? No. I'm like, you are tripping. So we didn't talk after that. The next year, I ran into him in New York at Chaz and Wilson's. You remember Chaz and Wilson's?
It was meant to be.
He was there celebrating his Heisman win. I was there getting over the idiot I was dating at the time. On my head frizzy. That's when you had the little doobies. But
not the doobie.
Yeah, I cried mine out. It was all puffy. My girlfriend was like, you should talk to him. You should go over and introduce yourself to him. But of course, I couldn't introduce myself to nobody. She introduced us, and he reminded me that he was the guy I met at the mall that year before. And I'm like, if I saw you, I would have said hi. But you changed.
That Heisman changed you. You look different.
We talked for like 2 weeks. And then I told him, I'm going to have to cut this off now because I'm still strung out on my ex-boyfriend. I don't want to put you in no triangle, so I'm going to leave you alone and run back to this idiot so he can dog me out some more. I'll be back later.
I'll be back later.
I'll be back later. We didn't talk for 2 years, like literally.
Oh, wow.
We hated each other because I saw him with like people that I knew, and they would tell me he said something about me, and I'd be like, I hope his knees crack, all this stuff. We were just dogging each other out. But then 2 years later at Russell Simmons' fashion show, the Fat Farm, what is Baby Fat?
Baby Fat. Fat Farm and Baby Fat.
It was Fat. So at his fashion show, I modeled in it. And I was, again, this is finally the last time I was getting over that idiot. Finally, and I was done at this point. So I'm like, I'm just going to go do this show and I'm leaving. I got on a t-shirt and some sweatpants. And I literally did the show. I grabbed my bag and I'm trying to get up out of there. But I was thirsty. It was so hot. I said, I'm going to go to the bar, get some water, and then we could leave. So my girlfriend and I were walking up to the bar. And as we're walking, he's coming away from the bar and we bump into each other. And we've been together ever since.
Okay. That means
he strung out, girl. He strung out.
I mean, it was made in heaven. It was made
later.
Yeah, I know, but see, it worked, right? The patience. Check this out. So you talked about being in Russell Simmons' fashion show, and you also you were, if not still, a Ford model.
Yes, I had a contract for 2 years. It didn't last long. It was an awkward time for me because I was like a size 6, and apparently I was too big for runway modeling because they're like 0 and 2, and I was too small for the full figured. So I was like in the middle. There was really not a lot of work for an average sized girl.
But you had your fallback for SWV though. You had your fallback.
That ended too. That ended. I got my contract in 97 and SWV broke up in 98.
Right.
I moved on. I decided to move out to LA and try to do some acting, which wasn't successful. I started taking classes at the community college, Santa Monica Community College. Next thing I know, I had an associate's degree. So I decided to finish it. I transferred to Belmont University in Nashville and finished my degree in marketing.
Okay, she got fallback. That's that New York up north hustle. Okay,
I'll play that.
Yes. So here's the thing, and I love Coco and Lily, and when they see me, they give me love. Hey, girls. So I see y'all have a tour coming up.
Yes, we do.
And it's with Jodeci and Dru Hill. That is going to be amazing. Dru Hill was on. They were on the Tom Joyner cruise this year.
You know how much I love that cruise. Is it still fine? Is it still like off the chain?
Let me tell you, first of all, I can't even name everybody that was on it. It was so many people. I met Ralph Tresvant. That's all I remember. Before the tour down in Jamaica.
Who Audition was on there?
Ralph Tresvant was.
Oh, okay.
He was on there. He was doing karaoke. Like, he was so cool. I was so full when I met him. Oh. Girl, I was like, I ran down my album, everything. You couldn't tell me nothing about New Edition. I'm the original Candy Girl from Newark.
All it takes a little bit of love goes a long way.
Popcorn love, because it's more than that to me. What? Mr. Telephone Man. Oh my gosh, you can't. And then I was reading that they were calling SWV at one time the female New Edition.
I don't
You ain't know that. Yeah, I was researching, girl. I was like, I ain't know that, but I'll take it.
They called us the female Jodeci or intro. We were never New Edition. I would have
left. I took an. I was like, oh, okay. But y'all tour is called the Summer Block Party. That is going to be the night. Yes, I like that. That's gonna be fire.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm just so ready to get out there on the road. Actually, I just want to be on the tour bus.
How do you?
I'm gonna just get me a tour bus and go around the country. That's it.
So, are you all gonna all the ladies gonna be on the bus together? Or y'all get y'all separate buses?
No, we don't do that. We get on there together. First of all, we ain't spending that money. We all cheap, and we all going to the same place. We going to the same place. Why we gotta have all these buses? No, we travel light.
Good. So y'all have fun. Y'all catch up before the show, after the show. Y'all recap on the nonsense in the business.
On the bus, chips, snacks, TV. We're all on the bus having a ball.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of these cards that we played for Christmas. It's like all of the black. You got all the black titles, names of shows. It's crazy and it's ignorant at the same time. I gotta find. It's called Black something. It's the bomb. Y'all gotta play that.
Black, I like.
And y'all might be in it. Y'all might be on one of the cards. So that's going to really be dope. Y'all have so many dates coming up.
Yeah, I think it's a 23 city tour, and it's like 3 shows in a row. We have 2 days off, 3 in a row.
Okay.
Yeah. We too old to be going consistently over and over. I don't know how Beyonce do that. She got the Energizer battery bunny.
Yes, honey. And she getting them knees rubbed and them hips rubbed and all that. Yes.
Girl, you have me down. Megan Thee Stallion got them good knees. You know,
she got them good knees.
My knees ain't right no more.
Look, Adina Howard was on a cruise. Taj, yo, let me explain something to you. Adina Howard was on a cruise, and it must have been 1:00 in the morning. The show. Adina, Yo-Yo, Moni Love. Let me tell you something. Sunshine Anderson. When I tell you that Adina bounced, I said she the godmother. She the godmother of Nene. She is Auntie Nene. Let me explain something. She ain't only because she bounced with it. Okay, and she's like 50.
I know. She's like 90s in the house.
She was not out of breath. Okay.
Boy, she must.
Okay, and Moni in the middle. Moni did her Moni in the middle dance, and she ain't get out of breath. I was like, "Don't come for us." Don't come for us.
That's why she ain't out of breath. She's too busy running after them grandbabies.
She was so cool to me too. I was like, "Oh my God!" Growing up, I looked at a picture on my wall, like when I was 19. Her and Queen Latifah were on my wall. Oh, like, I got Queen from Queen Latifah. Okay, Jersey. Anyway, so I'm excited about your tour. Y'all are coming to Atlanta on August 18th at Chastain Park. That's gonna be the bomb.
Say word.
Say word. Say word. Say word. Say word. So, how do you prepare for your tour?
Lord, with lots of ice packs and cortisone shots.
Before you say, okay, I got to get my, what is it, that Tiger Balm? Do you use Tiger Balm?
I use it all, honey. I use it all because these knees, I've had 4 knee surgeries.
Are you serious, Ash?
My ACLs and both my meniscus. So my knees, when I say they give me fits, they give me fits. And then if I gain too much weight, the pressure on my knees is bad. So I have to constantly work out to keep my weight in some kind of like normal range. Like I don't mind putting on a pound or 2, but I can't go buck wild and let it just fall all apart.
So since you brought it up, because Taj, hold up. Okay, we know we're gonna talk about your fitness. How do you get fit or stay in shape for the tour? Because I guess you work out all the time, so it doesn't matter.
I do. I try to work out. I'm not crazy in the gym. I'll probably do like maybe an hour, no more than an hour in the gym. I make sure I get that 30 minutes of cardio and I do some lifting. Now, what I do love to do are fast. Like I'll fast off sugar for a couple weeks because I'm a sugar head. That's my boo right there. I will leave Eddie for a Starburst all day. So when I have to really, you can always tell when I've been binging on sugar. Like this last few months between January to like maybe last month, because this was a little different with Eric's graduation. He graduated from high school.
Celebration.
I start with Valentine's Day. Now my problem is I love Valentine's Day candy. And I can't just eat 1 or 2 and be like, oh, I'm done. I eat the whole month of February, that Valentine's Day candy. Then March, we go into the birthdays. Both my sons, March 24th, April 11th, Easter, my birthday, Mother's Day. It's always something. Then my son's graduation, we were partying. I was like, okay, girl, them titties and that stomach is growing. It's time to shut your mouth.
She said, shut your mouth.
You see this one? I saw this one little thing on Instagram. This girl was like, this is what you do. When people ask you to do something, here's how you work it out. You turn your head all the way this far, touch your chin, and then you go this way and touch this other side. She said, you keep going.
So you didn't miss shit.
She said, next time somebody asks you for something to eat, they ask me to tell them no. And I'm sitting there watching the post going.
That's funny because I'm like, I don't eat chicken, but here's the thing, because I'm pretty much a pescatarian. However, I'm one that don't cheat myself, right? I don't go crazy, but it's something I'll be like, it is something about certain chicken.
Really?
You just be like, and here's the thing, I don't cook it in the house.
I don't eat fried chicken.
Now I'm just talking about chicken, period. I don't even bring it in the house, right? And if I eat it out, I refuse to bring the trash in my house. I don't want the evidence. She said, I don't even eat fried chicken. Why you don't eat fried chicken, Ty?
I do not like fried chicken. When I was a kid, everything that I do stems from when I was a kid, some kind of trauma. I watched my mother fry some fried chicken because I call myself trying to learn how to cook. And that fried chicken was bleeding. I had vowed to never put that in my mouth ever. I'm like, I'm not eating that. It's bloody.
I have a girlfriend, she went through that at a party.
Yeah, and when you get down to the bone, it's still all that blood nasty.
Okay, we got it. So listen, so during the pandemic, you did this handstand and you use this equipment, I guess, to support you.
Feet up, yep.
What the hell and why the hell and how the hell you do that? That was like, I was like, oh, she is really talented, and Eddie must be excited.
It's so easy.
And Eddie must be excited.
It's so easy to do with that machine. It literally gives you the balance that you need. And as long as your legs are strong enough to lift you, which they are, you don't realize how strong your legs are. You got to think about it. They're holding you up all day. They're walking around doing everything for you. Without your legs, where are you going? So your legs are really more strong than you think. So once you can place your shoulders on that machine, everything is done. All you do is go up and down. Now, it does train you to do that handstand on your own because you're building up those muscles while you're holding your body up. Your body is literally bracing and toning because it's holding up everything else.
Right. Okay.
I'm always trying something. This is why I'm sitting here bandaged up and playing tennis. I got dang tennis wrists or whatever it is. I'm always doing something. Eddie tells me to sit down all the time, and I'll be like, no.
Just like that.
No.
All right, so we know you're going on tour. We know your what your fitness regimen is, and I saw you during the machine, using the machine for the handstand shoulder lean.
Yeah.
During the pandemic. Okay, how did y'all make out during the pandemic? Like, what were some of the things how did you stay sane and keep from cussing one another out, or did you cuss one another out?
No, I always tell people, COVID is a bitch. Can I curse?
Yes. Praise God.
COVID it was a bitch, and it was hard. It was like one of the best things that happened to my family. When we first shut down March 15th, we were on the road. We had to come back, basically pack up. But when the country shut down, it gave me a chance to actually sleep. I was exhausted. We were going back and forth, crossing each other in the airport. It was nonstop. My son, although he didn't mind, we barely got to spend much time with him. When the country shut down, we were all in the house together. Son flourished. Prior to that, he would be fine in school. He'd get decent grades, but he wasn't ambitious. He was lazy. There was nobody there pushing him to do anything. But for some reason, we were in this house, and he decided to start working out every day. He was always on the football team, but he was an average player. He started working out every day, working on his skills. He came back. He was like starting on the football team, and in his senior year, he did so well. He became captain. He won scholarships. He got all these awards for sports and leadership. So I credit COVID for that time down. He had time to spend with us and to find himself comfortably because we were there to shield him as he found what he really wanted to do and how to do it. Then as for me, I was able to sleep. Like literally those first 3 months, I think I cleaned my entire house from head to toe, and I was a happy homemaker doing it. It was fun. We were cooking, watching TV, movies. We caught up on every series ever as a family. We had time to sit down together as a family. He was able to really hone in on his businesses and focus on things, revamp things, because of course he had to because of the pandemic.
Right.
And make deals like he was before. Everything had to be over Skype and this and that. But it really worked. It forced us to stay together, make things happen, and love on each other even more because it was just us. Eric had his 15th birthday in the house. We made burgers and cake.
Did anybody have a Zoom birthday party? Because that was the thing then.
Kinda. No. You know what? No, we didn't. I was very happy on my 49th birthday in the house. I had a cake and I ate it and I enjoyed every bite. But we had a good time. I mean, literally, it did not bother me. It was maybe like 6 or 7 months in that I started to get bored. Because Eric had to go to school online, and then Eddie would get out the house again. I'm by myself now. My puppy, well, she wasn't.
You had cleaned up everything.
My dog passed away on me, so I was like, my baby. We couldn't even take her into the the vet. They had to take her outside on a cart. I was like,
oh, wow.
He deserves a bed. But that part was tough. But other than that, I really, really credit COVID with some progress in my family. And I thank you, girl.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. Did y'all allow guests in the house? Were y'all not letting nobody come in?
It wasn't a lot. No. If we didn't know you in family or something,
how you moved.
You know what? Let me take that back. In October, Eddie decided to pledge Q. Is it Q Sci-Fi? He pledged that fraternity, and when he crossed, he had some of his bros over, and I guess he figured it's fine. They've been pledging all this time. So yeah, that was about the only time we had people over.
Okay. Yeah, I live alone, so my niece one time she told me she was coming over. 2 of them. I said I'm gonna cook for y'all. She called me. She was like, Auntie, I'm not feeling good, and so stay your ass where you at. Stay your ass. As a matter of fact, I have brought chicken for them to cook. Now I will say during the pandemic, I was being disrespectful because I didn't want the chicken to go bad.
Of course, because they don't have freezers.
I figured I needed to go ahead and prepare it, and she had never came, and it's like how many years later? It's gone though. It's gone. It's gone. So congratulations on your honors for the Black Music Month honors. That was Black Music honors. That was just so dope. And Lil Mo is just that girl right there.
All 3 of them.
Yes, they killed it. Queen yes.
What's the little one name? Oh God, I keep forgetting his name. Jacquees. They killed it. They killed
that right there. That is beautiful. When I saw it, I was like, and then Coco was like, oh, y'all deserve it.
Thank you. It's a blessing because it seems like this year was just huge. 2022 into 23 was just huge, and look, we're thankful for it all. I feel like we're in the 90s all over again. At least
that's awesome.
Not
that is awesome. That's awesome. So with the Vogue, so when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, SWV on the cover of Vogue, and then I saw it was an article. So tell us, was it something you needed to prepare for, or did you just say, okay, going to do these shoots? They're gonna take some pictures. Like, what was that like?
We had a stylist that we've been working with since last October. We decided to do this 30th anniversary photo shoot. We hired Bolin. He is bananas. He's bananas. His creative direction is sick. Like he just doesn't put an outfit together. In his mind, he has to put together the hair, the makeup, the outfit, the walk, the everything. He has it all down. So when he comes on, if we have a particular hairstylist that we want to work with, he needs to have a little summit with her. So
I know that's right. You need to be on the same page.
Exactly. He doesn't. It doesn't matter where you come in. If you stepping on his platform, you're gonna follow his direction to make his vision. So he did the photo shoot, and it was so dope. We just decided to keep him on. We were there we did what? I think it was Sherry Shepherd. No, Sherry, it wasn't her show. We were in New York doing something, and then we had to do the Vogue thing. So he had worked out the whole outfits for all of that.
Okay. I know that's right. Awesome. Y'all look beautiful.
The pictures, everything else was him.
Y'all killed, not killed. Y'all killed that. Killed that. So your last album was SWV Still.
Yes. I got to take this brace off. It's cutting my damn circulation.
No, don't, because that's right, because your blood pressure going up. Still, y'all had hits like Cosign, Ain't No Man, When Love Didn't Hurt.
I love that song.
That Cosign is my joint, girl.
I love that. Was off
but that's yes.
Cosign. Yeah, that was off I Missed Us.
Oh, okay. I have it down there still. Maybe I took my notes wrong.
You did.
But it's still, I like Cosign.
Okay.
But this is a story I got to tell you, which you don't know. So when I first started off in my comedy career many, many years ago, as my ultimate tribute to SWV, I had a show at Peppermint Lounge in Orange, New Jersey. So people used to go there to audition for Def Jam and all, and Bill Bellamy was the host. So I came through with my ode to SWV. I had on my combat boots, and some shorts. They wasn't shorts like yours. Honey, I went up on that stage and I got booed. But I don't know if it was the outfit or my comedy material or combination.
Oh,
look, and Bill Bellamy was feeding years later. I talked to him about. He was like, "But that made you stronger, didn't it?"
I'm so tired of being strong.
She's also tired of being strong. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And the funny part was I actually used to live around the corner, not too far from the club in East Orange, New Jersey, on South Haven Street. That was funny. But yes, that was my ultimate. I forgot about it until I was doing all that. I said, that's right. That was my ultimate like tribute to SWV, like my love, my fan love. But my ass got booed that day, but that's okay. Here we is.
Damn right.
Is. Okay. Boo. I'm so tired of being strong.
I'm tired of being strong. Let me tell you, this lady told me like 2 weeks ago when we were in LA, she looked at me and she said, sister, God is telling me something. You need to learn to forgive. I said, okay.
Okay.
She was like, you need to learn to forgive. It's holding you back. It's holding you back. All the things you want to do until you learn to forgive, it's going to constantly be a weight on you.
How much you want to charge you?
She didn't charge me anything. She just literally told me this. But I said to her, how long do I have to forgive? Now, you can slap me, but so long before I'm going to say that shit hurt. I don't forgive you. I'm going to whoop that ass. That's my question. It's just like, how many times do you have to forgive somebody for being disrespectful, especially if they're continuously being disrespectful? When do you get to say, to hell with this, I'm tired?
Right, because we can move ourselves out of the situation. But I will say that if we find ourselves where situations are constantly coming to us, that's a mirror for us. And it's something that we have to shift. But it's somebody that's like you just y'all around each other for whatever reason, like a neighbor. You ain't gonna just pick up and move.
Right.
You understand? So you're gonna be like, look, heifer.
Exactly.
I'm gonna shake the shit out of your ass if you don't get it together.
Let me. Oh, I forget you. Go ahead. Nah, bro. I was looking at her like, we're gonna be here for a while.
We're gonna be here because this ain't what we doing.
Wow.
This ain't what we doing.
I'm just stuck, honey. Weigh me down.
Yes. So are you looking to do more acting? Do you want to do more acting?
I would love to. I started taking some acting classes at the end of last year. And I think I'm gonna get back into it. It was fun. I just didn't have a lot of time to do it. But if like a major role came up, I'm gonna find that acting coach.
And let me tell you something. Acting is a discipline.
Yeah.
Like as a comedian, because as a comedian, you're the artist, you're the producer, the director. Acting is like, it's the same, but it's opposite. It's opposite. Like when they say stand right here and move this way, it's a reason you got to do it. And as a comedian, being free and kind of even when you're on stage, y'all know y'all step, but when you've done it so much, it just flows. Yeah. And then if you like just improv off of something, a movement, a conversation with Coco or Lily, but in acting, you need to stay your ass in character now.
Okay.
What I appreciate is Tyler Perry. When I used to go to his plays all the time, when he came to DC, when they would forget their lines, Tosh, that was the best shit. The way Tyler would like go into Medea and just start break. That would be so much fun, but they would ad-lib and then bring it back around. Right, but it made it fun. But acting, ooh, that's a beast.
Yeah.
That's a beast. Yeah. You got to remember the lines, where to stand, why you standing there, remember what character you're playing, know all of her and his background. So I commend, like, they deserve it.
Yeah. See, I want to do a role where I need to transform. Like, I want to be Charlize Theron in Monster. I want to do something like that.
Oh, yeah, she killed that role.
I can be me. I can be a character like me, but I need to be able to stretch. I want to transform. I don't want you to recognize me when I do a role.
So who would you say is like your favorite actor, male or female?
Now I love me some Angela Bassett. That's boo. That's my boo. I love her. I love, of course, the usuals: Denzel, Angela Bassett. All first of all the black ones. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to all the black ones. Then we got the other white ones.
Viola Davis be killing the game, honey.
Oh, I love her.
And Fences, when that snot came from her nose, I said, honey, you deserve everything.
I ain't no friend. I can't look at it, but she killed it. She gave it her all.
She killed it.
I love her. I love all the Black actors
Yes.
because they have this layer to them that I think white actresses just don't understand because they've never felt that trauma. They've never felt that historical trauma that we get to pull from. They don't get to pull from that. But those veterans, those sisters who are putting their back in it, I'm down for them.
Yes, I was watching Shirley Ralph. She has a TED Talk, and I watched it. And Cheryl, she's everything. That big, beautiful smile and everything. And she talked about her trauma as a girl, a young girl, and how her Jamaican mother had to take her and put her in a mirror and talk to her about it because she tested out of her grade, so she went to an all-white school, and she was the only Black person there, and all of that stuff just because she existed. How she would teach. So all of those things we get to pull from, and how she had to take people saying negative things and turn them to positive things. How she got a role on Designing Women the last season. You got to watch it. It's really, really powerful. And they don't realize we have to pull from a lot. The auditions, the no's, like she talked about 10 years of rejection.
Yes. Isn't that crazy? And they tell you all the time, like that one successful person had to go through all these no's before they got that one yes. But it still doesn't help that person sitting there hearing no. Like you can be
right.
But them no's hurt like a hell. They hurt. But you gotta go through it. It's character.
Nothing takes the place of it. So you also authored a book, Play a Hate Her, with your best friend Katrina Chambers. Hey, Katrina! In 2007. The subtitle, Why Can't Women Get Along?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, I feel like, I believe it. Are you one that feel like you don't trust women? Do you have that mentality?
No.
I have a lot of girlfriends, like good girlfriends.
Absolutely. Look, you one of my besties. So I definitely trust women. Matter of fact, just the other day, my son told me before he brought his girlfriend over, I was like, I like her. He goes, of course you do. You like everybody, Mom. He said, why don't you stare at them and get to know them first before you like like, I can't help it. I'm not gonna look at you and size you up and decide your ear is crooked. I don't like you. You have to. Right. I need to see something before I decide you're a horrible person. And when I look at women, I look at sisters I didn't have. Matter of fact, I have 4 sisters, but I didn't grow up with them. So I'm not as close to my sisters as I am to my friends. And then it's disheartening, but it's hard to even build that bond because we're not in the same state. We're not around each other. But I have my best friends. I have my family friends. I love people and I love being around people. I love to have fun with people. I cannot stand drama.
Right. And see, when I tell people I don't get into because I understand what you're saying, women can't get along, because it's kind of like something in the air. Like I can walk in a room and you can kind of sometimes look at the females that's drama.
Yeah.
And just because somebody else came in the room or they feel like they're competing. And I'm like, I'm cool with everybody. I just flow. I don't have to be in a clique. I am my own clique, but I flow with everybody. I have great girlfriends.
Yeah. And I'm always looking at somebody trying to learn something. Ooh, where you get your shoes from? Ooh, what's that? Let me see how you do your hair. I will steal your style in a minute.
No, but just the funny thing. When we were doing the play, everybody was kind of like drinking with their straw. So I paid attention to that. So I'm not a coffee drinker. But if I drink coffee, I put ice in my coffee and I use the straw because I ain't staining my damn teeth. I said I learned that from the finest. Yes. But I have great girlfriends, and I live in Atlanta now. But my people's are in Mac.
Why am I just realizing?
We talked about that before.
I got epilepsy. I'll be forgetting.
I'm not doing. So yes, I've been here almost, but it's so funny because I'm like I told you, I think with the pandemic, everybody kind of just forgot stuff. I've been here in 20. I came here in 2018.
Oh,
so it's almost 6 years. But I think the pandemic kind of put us on freeze and we don't remember certain things. Yeah, so I've been here. I live in Lawrenceville.
It jacks up your memory, so
yes, honey.
Sometimes I can look at you and be like, "Girl, yeah," and then I'll be like, "Did I say her?" Yes. Where do I know her from? I'm always saying it. I will say hi, like I've known you forever. And then when you walk away, I'll be like, God, who was that?
This is what I tell people. I'll be like, if I didn't introduce you to the person, that means I don't remember them and I don't remember your name. So what I need you to do is say, hey, I'm Taj. What's your name? So we can both remember. We can both get to know them all over again.
Well, that's me all day. That's me all day.
You, I don't remember. So are you going to do another book? Do you want to do other books or?
Well, Eddie and I did a book. We did a book called Marry for Real back in 2014.
Okay, Marry for Real. I like that.
Yeah, Marry for Real. It's not our biography. It's basically a book about marriage and how we navigate marriage and our helpful tips. Because at that time, I think we were married for 10, 11, 12, something like that.
You waited for that ass.
Yeah. We just talk about that. We were very candid and open. Like we talked about the infidelity that we went through. Well, not in our marriage. It was before we got married, but we talked about everything, like the parents' issues, family issues. We talked about it all in that book.
That's very, very good. And that you made it through. It made you strong and okay. So I got to look that book up. I didn't know about that one, but I saw y'all on Black Love.
Yeah, we did Black Love.
Yes, that was beautiful.
I love that show.
That's a dope show. If y'all ain't watch that show, that's an awesome, very inspiring show.
It really is. And just to watch different couples and how they made through the things that they went through, miscarriages, bankruptcy, all that stuff is really important because people seem to think that just because you smile, everything is all good. Maybe I just don't wear it on my shoulder. I put it in my backpack until I get home, bring it out and sit it on the dresser. But people always seem to think that life is just rosy if you're not walking around crying or hurting.
Or posting everything on social media.
Right.
Like, we don't have to post everything on social media.
No, we do not.
Right. Sometimes I see people post and I feel like, well, can you just breathe? Can you just like sit with it?
Or how about this? Call that person. If you sitting there cussing somebody out on Instagram, you can always call them.
But I think that to me, I think of like punk moves. You know what I'm saying? Those little like
absolutely
moves. Like that means you don't have the courage. Because here's the thing: you can be going through something with somebody, and they're not aware that it's that deep to you.
Right. That's
what have the conversation.
Communication is key. We talk about that in our book in Play Hater. Communication is key. You can't get mad at me forever and I not know it. It's not fair to you.
Right. And they putting all that energy on your ass. That's why you're working on your forgiveness because you ain't like, I didn't even know she was on my back.
I'm working on it.
Look, you ain't even know that person was on your back.
I'm working on it.
You and I both. So Taj is a Taurus, and I am a Sagittarius. So I am fire. And you're
Earth all day, honey. All day.
But your spirit is fire.
Thank you,
a person, I think that your Earth is probably more so your family. Yes, and your security, think business type of stuff, but like your personality and everything is like.
I just like to have fun. I'd rather smile than curse, but I like cursing when I'm smiling.
Because that's important. I think you got to get a cuss word in there, cussing is important. It's like seasoning to the chicken.
That's that New York in me. I be trying to be a lady, but sometimes it just slips. I'm like, Jesus know my heart.
Right. But how does that work in Nashville? You've been there for like ever.
I'm a converted country girl now. I'm what is it, that petticoat, the little umbrella that they used to carry? My little petticoat.
Let me tell you something. I came to Nashville in 2019. When I tell you I had the best fun, a friend of mine, a sister friend that lives in St. Louis, we met in Maryland working together. We hadn't seen each other in 13 years.
Oh, wow.
So in 2019, we said, we are being intentional to see each other. When I tell you we went to Uncle Bud's, this little country southern, oh my gosh, a whole catfish.
When you came to Nashville in
2020,
I recall I was still living here.
She said, oh God. Okay, so we plan on coming back. And I got another friend, I know, right? And I think that I was so into planning the trip with her. I told her we had so much fun, Taj. It reminds you of New Orleans, but it's just bigger.
It's a great city.
It is real. I was like, oh, I love the fun here. going in and out of the place, the music spots. It was it's fun.
There's food. There's food everywhere. Everywhere, and it's good food. That Southern cooking, ooh, good Jesus.
It stick to my triplets. My hips, my thighs, and my booty. Y'all can use that. My triplets. Or my triplets gonna let me be great. Look, I was cleansing and fasting before the cruise. Girl, I gained weight on that cruise. Let me tell you something.
You can't help
but I was intentional. Hey, Yada! Look, I went on there with garlic, cayenne pepper. I took my own lemons and limes. I was for real. I was like, we cleanse it and we going to the bathroom every day.
Ooh, good Lord. Not the bathroom every day. Well, now, I mean, too many people, lines be long.
I'm in my room, in my state room. But next time I go on any cruise, I'm taking my own toilet tissue. Because I just don't feel like they toilet tissue and me connect. I need the Kirkland sauce.
It's scratchy.
I was like, do I need some Desitin? Because if you raise right, you gotta wipe.
You gonna make me choke?
So I said no. I said next time a week. So I'm gonna bring about 3.5.
Damn.
So 4 rolls.
We'll be going to the bathroom a lot.
I'm for real. I'm about that life.
That potty life.
All right, along with some wipes. Oh yes,
you gotta have the wipes.
You gotta have the wipes. You gotta have the wipes.
No doubt.
Yeah, so I'm so excited that you came on the show. We were running behind, but we here, y'all. We here.
No, it's all
technical difficulties. No, we had technical difficulties too, Taj. So
I know, but that's why y'all tell Black folks come on a little early so we can work out the technical errors. But like I said, it's my fault because I hurt my knee this weekend and I had a wrist injury. I have tendonitis in my wrist. I'm walking around with all these things on my knee because my knee is swollen. Let me get that over here. My knee is swollen. So yeah, I'm just all broke up, but that's what took me too long to get here today. So I apologize.
You're fine, baby. You're here. We appreciate you. So for the tour,
yes.
Are you still wearing heels? Do you wear heels?
No. We can, and believe it or not, my knees are fine in heels. It's because when we that don't want to wear heels, they can't stand wearing heels on stage.
Because here's the thing: as a performer, I do better in it. Not if it's not necessarily a sneaker, something that's going to give me balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm making quick moves, I don't want to be restricted.
Right.
I don't want to feel restricted. You can be fly all the way head to ankle. We're gonna give it to you, okay? And then we're gonna put on some cute shoes. Yeah, I get that. But everybody's in their 50s now, right? Because
she turns 50 on July 17th.
Oh, I know she's gonna turn all the way up.
July 17th.
I know she's gonna cut up. I know somebody else's birthday that's on the 17th of July. I know a few people between July 17th and 18th. Oh, and those are Cancer. Lily a Cancer. Lily come off more as a Leo.
Why? What?
Because she crazy as hell.
I was about to say because she's a freak and nasty. Lily's mouth is straight out of the gutter.
She wrong.
I was like,
she ain't got no cut cards.
Did you raise kids?
or look on y'all reality show. I said Lily don't give a damn. Okay, this is what it is, son.
Exactly. Off the chain. That's my boo though.
That's my girl. She crazy as hell. So yes, that's okay. So next time I come to Nashville, or when you invite me,
you're invited,
but you're on tour. So when you come back off tour and get your sleep. So let me explain something to y'all. Okay, so my show, y'all know if you don't know, it's on Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. Yetta was on. When I hit Taj was one of the first people I hit up. She was like, Queen. When I'm not on the road, I like to sleep.
Honey, I gotta get it in when I could get it in.
So she didn't want her weekend. So when I thought about changing,
I'm trying. If I'm home on the weekend, I'm trying to sleep past 10.
I know that's right. But it's okay. 10 is cool because growing up in my house, you couldn't sleep past 12 if you ain't had no job.
Oh, well, yeah.
My mother ain't played that, but 10 is cool. So here's the thing. So when I did my time change, because I like my Saturday mornings, you want to rest, right? If you ain't working or whatever, performing, you want to rest. And then my producer, Katanya, who you met earlier, she has a daughter that is an athlete. Okay. Gabby, they're on their way. I told Katanya she better not take her ass nowhere until we do this show. She's on her way to Kentucky. So she has a tournament or something going on.
She left after she set up.
She's still on. She's in the background. So they're about to drive from Maryland to Kentucky. I think that's 9 or 12 hours.
Oh, yes.
So she said she was waiting around so she could finish the show and take Gabby, trek Gabby to Kentucky for her. And let me tell you something. Gabby about that life. Okay,
Ohio Rose basketball tournament.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. Then Katanya, that's what it is. There we go. So that's what Gabby going. Everywhere Gabby go, they want her. Okay. She played football. She played basketball. She run track. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Flag football, I take it.
I think is it flag football, Katanya? Is it flag?
Tackle.
I don't know. I think it's tag because I think she's about to play for Morgan State.
What?
Yeah, She be doing everything she do. She just touch and she just rocks
out.
out.
I gotta see her in action.
Yeah, she rocks out. Yes, the coach was like, "Yo, we need her." She's going to the 10th grade.
Wow.
Okay, she's a beast. Yes, so they're about to drive to Kentucky. So she's hanging around. So yes. So we're gonna have to hook up. Maybe are y'all having an after party or anything when you come to Atlanta? Y'all don't know yet?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're gonna hook up
real early.
What you say?
I said if it is, I get there real early and I try to hold on as long as I could. Because when I'm home, I'm telling you, because Eric, I used to have to get up to take him to school every morning. And like I'm on the road, when I get back, I jump right back into mommy mode.
Oh, yes.
Be at the school bus by like 6:45. Therefore, I'm up like 5:30. Hence why when I'm home in the weekends, I want to sleep in.
Right.
So I would go to bed at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And that was for years. I mean, he was in school for 12 years. He didn't start driving until the end of 10th grade. So
you were still taking them.
Sleepy, you know what I'm saying?
So now since your baby is in college, are you planning to have any other babies, or do you just want to practice the act?
First of all, anything else crawl up out of here? It ain't human. It ain't human. We're gonna practice all day, but if anything gets stuck, I'll find one of them states that's legal.
Your ass is ignorant. You're so damn ignorant.
What's her name? Whoopi Goldberg in her play when she used to hang up. Nothing sticking up in me. No.
So you just practicing. You'll just be practicing the act. That's important. That's good exercise.
Safely practice.
Watch your wrist and watch your knees.
This is how I messed up my
playing tennis.
Too much pro-nation, in-nation, whatever it is.
So listen, do you see you and Eddie doing any acting projects together? Can you see? Do you think y'all would do?
Yeah, if something
that would be dope.
I'll gladly do it because he's like my tag team. We work so well together, especially when we do our little dance routines. Nothing down. We do our kickball chain and pause, come back and we do it all. So we love working together. If I pop him in the back of his head, we keep moving.
You know, and I see he into yoga. I'm like, namaste.
And he's into all that stuff. He's so corny.
I mean, he's very grounded.
He's so corny. He does everything. That's baby. Look at my baby.
That is so. Thank you so much, Tamara, Taj.
Look at my other
Eric. Yes.
That's my stink.
I can't believe that he in college. That I'm just like, it's like yesterday he was just running around. I'm like,
girl, she fine. Go ahead.
When you sent me the pictures, you was like, how about these pictures? Because people be particular about their pictures. You know what I'm saying? They be particular about them pictures. I was like, Taj, you want me to go find one? You was like, how about these?
Jay magic, honey. I don't mind showing his pictures. He make me look good.
Honey, them pictures there. You look very rich.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do is
I don't even know if you bathed that day. However, you look like you washed your face. So check this out, because your skin is popping always. You're looking extra beautiful today.
Black love. This is, look at your skin, honey.
Yes, honey. I said the sun's shining, so I do be cheating, Taj. I ain't put no foundation on for real. This is my skin. My mother's like, tell people I used to put pee on your face that make your skin pretty. That's what she said. So what is your, give the people, let the people know about your skin regimen.
Well, you know what? That's funny you asked. I always use a moisturizing soap. It doesn't matter which one I use, but I'm working on a skincare line. And right now I'm testing this moisturizer. It's a 3-in-1 moisturizer. It's going to be a toner, serum, and moisture, not moisture. What do you call it?
Scrub.
No, emollient. So it's moisturizing, toning, and it has the serum in it for like wrinkles.
Okay.
It evens out your skin. So I'm testing it now. I've been using it, and I'm very happy to say I haven't had any adverse effects from it so far. So I'm hoping that I could really test it and have it produced.
Send me some. Let me test it.
And have it produced by the end of this year. Matter of fact, I will send it. You can tell me how it works.
Tell me how it works. Now, can I put it on my name?
Cosmetology.
What'd you say? Cosmetology. I love that. She is smart. She is intelligent. I like that. Cosmetology. I like that. Yes.
You be a tester, yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's our other producer when Katanya isn't available. That's Curvy Queen.
Hey, Curvy.
Queen Celeste from Jersey, but she here in Atlanta. Too. You know we all up in here. This is Wakanda for real forever.
Representing.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you go and tend to your knee and your wrist.
I'm broke up.
And be home and get your rest. Please take care of yourself. See you soon.
Thank you. I love you.
I love and appreciate you. We're gonna show the video that you did for my 5-year anniversary of Funny in Stilettos. Okay, we're gonna be out. Thank you, Taji Waji. All the best on your tour. Tell the girls that I said what's up.
I will.
Happy birthday, May. And happy belated birthday, Coco, and Taj's birthday passed in April.
Represent.
Peace and blessings.
It's Taj of SWV. I just want to give my girl a very huge happy anniversary. Happy 5th anniversary of your all-female diverse comedy tour. Queen Aishah presents Funny in Stilettos. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Please don't look at me. It's been a long day. Look around.
It's always something with me, right?
I just want to send you a big shout out and some kisses, some love and hugs, and let you know I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. I wish you 100 more years, and keep your cream up because it's going to be a long time. Gavel. Smooches.
I'm all up in my bathroom.
That is the bathroom? I thought that was damn, that's a big bathroom. I need to come walk through your house. I need to see that. You can rent out your bathroom.
Rent out my bathroom.
Right. That's a big bathroom.
Everywhere. You don't want to see that.
Oh, well, thank you so much, love. Please go get your rest. We will talk soon. Peace and blessings. Love y'all. Thank you for checking us out. Yeah. Love you. Thank you, everybody, for checking out another dope episode of I Know Dope People with my special guest, Tamara, Taj, George of the legendary group SWV. What? Sisters with Voices. Catch them on tour. 23 cities with Jodeci and Dru Hill. Let me explain something to you. The summertime 90s block party is going to be off the chain. Peace and blessings. I'm Queen Aishah. Love y'all.